say? YouTube updated. Definitely updated. Oh. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Oh. Good morning, boys and girls. Woo! Look at that morning flex. Ah. What's good, man? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Look at that already with the Scale Wars comments. Woo! You guys really want that, don't you? You ain't gonna let it go. I'm just gonna have to do it. Yeah, what's up, Snowmod? Morning, Brandon. Oh, like the sleep about my face. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still recovering a little bit. I think today I might finally be over my jet lag. Man, that really, like, all the traveling this weekend caught up to me. I've been sleeping hard, I ain't gonna lie. I've been sleeping hard, man. All right, so, what's good, man? Morning, Jeff. How you doing, man? Morning, Quinn. Matthew. James, what's good with you? Trevor, what's good, man? I'm back. How many of you guys were following my Instagram stories this weekend? That's what I want to know. How many of you guys kept up with them Instagram stories this weekend? Actually, it's going to be hard because I've got Instagram stories going up on 2 different accounts. So they're spread out a little bit. But I'm working on growing. I actually have 3 different Instagram accounts that I run. Now I'm working on growing my professional photography page right now too. So photography, videography, all that. You're never too old for Instagram, man. Never too old to look at some pictures. All right, so for those of you that don't know what I did this weekend, I'll go ahead and give you guys an update because I'm a little out of whack right now. I'm a little off schedule. I feel like I need a light over here. Let me grab a light real quick. I think it's sitting right here. Woo! We're gonna fire up the light. Get some better lighting going on here. Turn that down. Set that back up a little. There we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. Angle that kind of. It's almost too bright, isn't it? Maybe if I set it on this side. There we go. I don't know. Whatever. No matter what, I look kind of funny on camera, don't I? All right. So, anyways, let me see. How many of you guys kept up with them stories? That's what I want to know. Yeah, Snowmod, you were watching, weren't you? Jeff, you saw some. Okay. Ah, John Rogers saw some. He saw. Okay. All right. So, Ted, you saw. Okay. So, this weekend, my buddy Priff, all right, one of my good friends, man. I gotta say, Priff is turning into one of my best friends. I ain't gonna lie, man. He did me proper this weekend, man. He treated me well, and since I met him, he ain't really lied to me once, man. He's been shooting it straight since the day I met him. And I'll be honest, I thought he was full of shit. Pardon my language, but I thought he was full of it when I first met him. Yeah. So if you don't know who I'm talking about Kenneth Jackson. Kenneth Jackson's my homeboy. Kenneth Jackson, a Priff, Holly Grove Priff, right? He's a hood superstar, man. I don't know how else to put it, man. He's the man. So Priff started watching my channel back in the day. Started watching my videos. He's from New Orleans, Louisiana. He lives in Holly Grove. If you guys don't know where Holly Grove is, that's where Lil Wayne comes from. Okay, so I know at least 90% of you know who Lil Wayne is. Lil Wayne comes from Holly Grove, right? It's a hood down in New Orleans, right? And that's where Priff comes from. Like right there. So Priff somehow, I don't know how, but somehow stumbled across my videos on YouTube, right? And sorry, I'm a little clogged up today, so I may be hacking a little bit here, but he came across my videos on YouTube and subscribed, and next thing I know, he decided he's gonna come to Axial Fest to meet me, and he flew out to Axial Fest and he brought his friends with him, and they came out and they met me, and it threw me off, right? Because Priff's black, all right? And for those of you that have been in this for a while, you know, there ain't a lot of black folks that get down in the RC industry. I mean, and we're here, we do this stuff, but in comparison, like, we're a pretty small percentage. So it kind of threw me off to see a whole group of black folks from New Orleans running around Axial Fest. I was ecstatic. I couldn't tell you how happy I was. I was very happy, all right? So they came up and they met me, and I got it on the Axial Fest movies. If you guys seen that, we chopped it up on the Axial Fest movies. They've been on there, and they're on the last 2 that I've put out. And they're just, it was, but then he said something that kind of threw me for a loop, and I kind of was like, oh, man. Like, I thought he was, I was like, oh, man. He told me that he knows Currency, the rap artist, Spit Andretti. And, you know, people always claim they know people and stuff, and I was like, man, why you had to do that, man? I like you, man. You're cool. You ain't got to go lying and shit. Like, you kick it, bro. You ain't got to lie to kick it, right? So I thought for sure he was lying to me, and he's like, "No, give me a number or whatever. I'm gonna call you up, and I'll prove it. I'll put you on the phone with him, or whatever." I was like, "Okay, man." So I give him my phone number reluctantly. I usually don't do that, but I'm curious at this point, you know. And he calls me up one day and puts Currency on the phone, and I about wrecked my car. I lost my mind a little bit, and it was just an amazing experience, you know. So I got to talk to Currency on the phone for like 10 minutes or something like that, 15 minutes. And we talked about RC cars. He likes RC cars. And if you don't know who he is, go ahead, Google him right now, Spit Andretti. He's an amazing rap artist, and he's been around for a very long time. And that right there was proof in the pudding. I was like, okay, this man's serious. Like, he's actually not lying to me at all, which restored my faith in him instantly, right? And basically, Currency wanted me to come down and do something in New Orleans with this RC stuff, do something in Louisiana. And Priff was the man that's going to set it all up. And that's what he did. And he set up a workshop like all over Georgia or something like that. And I flew out there. Priff set it all up. And I flew out on Friday night, last Friday. And I went to New Orleans. He picked me up. And I actually stayed at his house. It was pretty fun. Got to hang out, meet his wife, meet his daughter, and just, you know, it was cool. Got to see his RC lineup and got to do so many things. It was unbelievable. You guys will have to watch the video. Of course, naturally, I filmed everything. So, yeah, get that coffee going, brother. So anyways, I'll try to speed this up a little bit. I went out there, and I filmed an RC workshop in Baton Rouge, Louisiana with Priff and 0017th Crawlers and or 0017th Racing and a whole bunch of other groups from out there in the South, and it blew my mind. We had a good turnout. It was like 60, 70 people turned out. They weren't expecting half of that apparently. So this was the first time they did this. It was just a tester, a feeler. They wanted to see if people would even be interested, and they had me come out because they wanted to have my promotional aspect, I guess, right? And plus, I'm friends with these guys, so I told them, of course, I'm down to help out. So we was company thing that showed up, and they interviewed everybody, and like it was just awesome, man. So for me personally, it was cool. Priff brought out his course, set up a whole course for everybody inside. It was inside a gymnasium. They put up the Axial Fest movie up on a big screen, like a big blow-up big screen thing, and played that for everybody. So it was weird because I had to see myself on this big screen the whole time while I was there. People kind of turning and looking at me funny, like, wait a minute. It was a cool experience, and it threw me off a little bit, and I love it, man. I love going to events. I don't know what it is. I love going to events, not to drive. I didn't drive yet again. I took a Jeep with me, but I didn't drive. I just like going and just being around the people and just like chopping it up, meeting new people, the kids, the families. There was a lot of women that were building trucks, which was really cool. That was something that you don't see a lot out here on the West Coast. We get girls that get involved, but there was a good number of women there that had brought their own builds that they personally built, you know, not that were built for them. So it was really, really awesome. It was really impressive, and it just made me happy. It was a good time. And for those of you that don't know, my roots are from Baton Rouge. A lot of people don't know that. I can't even say it correctly. I was born out here on the West Coast in John Day, Oregon. But my granny, my great granny, my whole that side of the family is from Baton Rouge. That's where they all come from. And so it was weird to go back to where my roots are from and to see how my granny grew up and see the environment, see the swamps, and see like the flat land, and see all the cities, see the damage from Katrina. Oh man, like you guys want to talk about some damaged buildings? Man, Katrina did that city wrong, man. New Orleans got hit so bad. I'd seen so many videos. Videos do not do it justice. It's been years, and there is still so much damage. It's just crazy. The environment, the nightlife. You know, I was out till 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, running around town, cruising and stuff. We went out cruising. Cruise Life Car Club took us out. That's Currency, the rap artist. That's Spit Andretti's car club, right? All lowriders and hot rods. And oh man, Priff has the meanest 34 coupe. Oh, this old Chevy coupe, chop top. I mean, windows like this big. Like, it was the craziest thing. So it's just shout out to New Orleans. They protesting the Super Bowl this weekend. You know, in my own way, I'm gonna be protesting with them because when I got back, I don't even know what happened in the Super Bowl because I don't watch. But New Orleans is just awesome, man. I have not got that much love from a city since I went to Sacramento, right? And even in Sacramento, because it's different out here on the West Coast, it wasn't the same. That whole city was messing with me. And it was only because of Priff. It's only because of Priff. Priff and Currency are superstars out there, man. And not like arrogant superstars. Like they're down to earth, just about their people, about their town. They support local businesses. They support, you know, everybody out there. They spend their money with locals. You know what I mean? And they support their city. And it is just something I have not experienced for a long time. Probably since living in maybe Hawaii. Kailua Kona, Hawaii was like that. You know, everybody really supported the town and protected the town. And, you know, out here, you know, as soon as people start to make it, everybody hates on them. You know, it's something you see a lot of. And it wasn't like that out there. You know, it's like when you start making it out there, everybody stands behind you, man. And it was unbelievable to see how much love. We went cruising. Check this out. We went cruising through the city in the lowriders. All right. Now picture this, okay? Like 8 lowriders, maybe 9 lowriders, couple hot rods, new Corvette Stingray, El Camino, the 34 coupe. Had a couple like had an Impala, Spit 64 Impala. It's the Still Smoking 64. It had Regality Check, right? The Regal. Sour D had his. Oh man, there's so many cars out. It's just unbelievable lineup of lowriders, right? And we take off down Canal Street and cruise all through Canal Street, man. Like just swinging, just hitting switches and three-wheeling and doing burnouts and just and the whole city shut down for us like it was a parade coming through, man. Like it was a parade. Nobody was about to break that lineup. Nobody was about to try to. Didn't matter what the traffic light said. Everybody just like stopped so we could come through, and everyone's just. It was all love. Everyone's showing love. Everyone's clapping, waving, phones out, cameras out, kids running and jumping and going wild in the street, yelling and going crazy. It was insane. And now get this. This is just an average Sunday for them. They literally do this every week. Every week. And they didn't do this for me. They weren't putting it on for me. They do this every week. And my mind was blown. It was just, wait till you see the footage. I put some of it up in the stories, but wait till you see the footage. And I've been putting pictures up on my Instagram accounts. Sonderfelt is my professional photography account, so most of the lowrider shots will be going on there. And then, yeah. All the RC stuff will go on ESP. And, yeah, a little bit of both. You know how it is. Whew. I'm dying over here. Hold on. Man. Early morning stuff. So, that's what happened. And it was an amazing time. And I was there from Friday night till Monday morning. And now I dumped all my footage on the computer, freshened up all my gear. I'm recharging dance real quick that I'm behind on. I have to turn out a couple videos for Horizon, and I've got to turn out a video for a local dispensary here, and then I have to, what else do I need to do? There's something else I needed to do. Oh, I need to order, I broke my kit lens, so I have to get a kit lens this morning for my camera, because I use the kit lens a lot. I also have other lenses I use, but I use the kit lens a lot, so I have to get a new kit lens, and yeah, and that's it. And then Saturday morning, I'm heading right back out to Sacramento. I got to catch a plane out to Sacramento to film the Crawl Masters event, the ASD Autism Awareness event, the Autism Scale. What does the ASD stand for? I actually don't even know what that stands for. I need to do a little research on this. I've been friends with these guys for years, and I've never once been to any of their events, and I'm a big fan of what they do. They bring a lot of awareness to autism and stuff, and I have a nephew that has autism, so that actually does mean a lot to me. But at the same time, oh, thank you. Autism spectrum disorder. Thank you. Okay, so they're actually in here. Imagine that. Thank you, guys. So shout out to ASD. These guys and just everything that surrounds it. They're a very positive group, which is something that's very rare in our community these days. Everybody's always at each other's necks, talking bad on each other, throwing smoke out there. These guys are not like that. These guys are supportive. They are not just about the kids. They're about the lifestyle and what that lifestyle can do on a positive note for people. In this case, especially children with autism, adults with autism, just people that may be going through that and having to live their life that way. They're bringing this type of lifestyle to these people and giving them a whole nother option, a whole nother. I just think it's dope. They donate money, they put on events, they've got like it. You just got to look them up. Check them out on Facebook, check them out on Instagram, check out their YouTube channel. I actually just saw their YouTube channel yesterday, and I subscribed myself because I saw the teaser for this event that I'm going to. I'm gonna get my butt kicked. I made it into the driving lineup, I think. I'm pretty sure I made it into the driving lineup, if I read the post right. And if I didn't, then I'll actually kind of be relieved because I'm going to get my butt kicked. I don't have anything built for this competition. These guys, I just saw what Harley built. Harley built this crazy truck, like this old school truck. All kinds of case and exit and brake over angles are awesome. It's got dope sliders on it. I ain't got nothing that can compete with that right now. I'm going to bring a Jeep. I'm going to put some slightly bigger tires on it because my stuff's all small scale, and I can go up to like a 4.3-inch tire. So I'm going to do that. But mainly for me, I want to document the event and show the world what these guys are doing. So, oh, shoot. You're definitely in. Yeah, see, okay, so I'll be in 50th place, I'm pretty sure. If I get lucky, maybe I'll beat somebody. We'll see. The goal is just to make it to the end of the course. You can't touch your truck. It's pretty simple, straightforward event. You just got to drive, man. And the rocks are going to be slippery and wet. It's on the ocean. It's by a lighthouse. The terrain looked amazing on the video. So yeah, if anything, yeah, if Josh will be the ringer, exactly. Yeah. I'll be like the mascot, man. I'll be there hyping everybody up, dude, talking a little smack, get everybody rallied up. You know what I mean? Get the camera down there. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll fill it out. But I'm just excited. It's going to be fun. And I'm heading out there, I think, first thing, like super early Saturday morning. I'm catching a plane down there. Shout out to Highway 1 RC. It wouldn't be happening. We're going to mob down, get this event going. We're going to eat some chicken and waffles. Then we're going to head over to the hobby shop. And I forget which hobby shop we're going to, but we're heading over to a hobby shop to... which hobby shop are we going to? There's two down there. I don't want to get them. We're going to one of the two hobby shops that they take me to. And... we're going to do some drag racing, some RC drag racing. That'll be fun, too. So I'm excited. I'm going to crash out down there for the night, come back the next morning. I was going to try to make an immediate trip from Sacramento straight back to New Orleans so I could film on Sunday during the Super Bowl protest, because I actually got approved to shoot a documentary on the Cruise Life Car Club. So I'm working out the dates for that. I was just going to jump right back into it and go out Sunday and try to do a one-day shoot and see what I could pull off, but they deserve much more of my time than that, and much more of my effort than that. So I'm going to wait. Spit is going on tour here in just like a week or two. He's going on tour with Wiz Khalifa. They've got a new album that just came out. And then when he gets off tour, I'm going to try to line it up for sometime after then, after he's home and rested up, you know, and back on his feet. Then I'll try to pop up and then, yeah, you know, talking a little bit about life in general, you know, and it's pretty cool, man. I got to go to his house. The man's really into RC stuff. He's really into cars. He's just like me, bro. I'm not going to lie. He's a lot like me. He's just chiller. If that's like, the man is even more chill than I am. And it's cool. It's just, he's got really good vibes. Everybody down there had really good vibes. The whole Cruise Life Car Club gave me a lot of love, good hospitality, showed me a great time. I couldn't ask for anything better. It was amazing. So big shout out to 0017th. Big shout out to my boy Priv. Big shout out to the Cruise Life Car Club, Spit Andretti, everybody out there. Also big shout out to B Mike and Studio B, Nesby Phipps. I got to meet them as well. I went to the studio. I filmed a bunch of art at their gallery, so I'm excited about that. That'll probably make the video, as well as I have a ton of pictures from the art gallery trip. We went there in the middle of the night, and they were there throwing down. It was unbelievable. I mean, when I say art, I'm talking about like graffiti, Black history, deep Southern art. I mean, it's amazing. And a whole warehouse full of it. It was unbelievable. You know, 20-foot tall, 30-foot tall, you know, pieces on the walls. Like, it was just crazy. So I'm excited. I get to check that out, and I don't know. We'll see what else comes of it. You know, it's just fun. I told you guys, 2019 is going to be a big year for me. I'm going to do a lot of stuff. And it is coming. It is coming. It's just a matter of, once I get here at the house and chilled out for a good week or two, I'll be able to start really turning stuff out. I've just been going, man. I can't stop right now. I'm trying to come up. I'm trying to get to a new level. I want to get this channel up to 50,000. I want to get my Instagram up to 10,000. I want to get my Sonderfeld one up to 1,000. I've set a bunch of goals. It's not about the numbers. It's just I have to keep goals so I have things to shoot for, you know. And if I don't have something I'm shooting for, then I get kind of complacent. I get lax, you know. I chill out, and I don't feel hungry. I don't chase, you know, like I should be. I need to be out chasing. I need to be pushing myself to do more, to go harder, and that's what I'm trying to do this year. So hopefully you guys are cool with it. I appreciate everything, man. I know I normally don't do these live streams in the morning, but I wasn't doing nothing else. I'm just sitting here editing right now. I'm getting ready to start doing some videos, so which is actually Axial Fest content. So the Axial Fest 2018 movie will be coming out early in the first quarter or first half of this year. I'm trying to get it out before Axial Fest hits. Before my birthday in April would be, you know, ideal, but we'll see how it goes. It's a lot of content, but I actually have to turn out 2 videos for Horizon today. Cool Axial Fest promo videos. Maybe it'll be from your boy. Man, I'm all clogged up still. Let me read some of you guys' comments. Let's go ahead and read some of these. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it was definitely fun, man. Come on, trailing here in Vermont. It's blistering hot here. You got jokes today. I appreciate that, Matt. It's good to have a cup of coffee and talk with you guys too, man. I figure, what, you know, this year I'm not going to be so structured on it. I don't want to be so structured. I feel like the structure's killing my passion. It's killing my vibes. I just do it like how I feel like doing it. You know, I just got to put these videos out how I feel like putting them out. And one of the things that you will see all the time, though, still is going to be Holmes Hobbies Motor Control. John Holmes is like my brother, all right? And I got that man's back no matter what. So Holmes Hobbies Motor Control videos ain't going nowhere until he tells me to they're skip just because of what's going down. But I'm going to be doing another marathon of Holmes Hobbies Motor Control videos, of trail run videos, as soon as I'm back from this trip. So we're going to be, you guys got a lot of content coming your way. And all my patrons out there who have been waiting patiently in the quiet, just chilling, waiting for me to start dropping content, I love you guys. I've not forgotten about you. I got something special coming for you guys. Special. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Oh, if you got any questions, let me know. I'm going to get up off here in a minute because I got to get back to this editing. I got to get this stuff knocked out while I got some quiet time here in the house. I've seen the RC content. Appreciate all your hard work and efforts. Thank you, RC Dungeon. I appreciate that, man. What did I say? Yeah, man, always good to have a live feed from you, dude. Thanks, Dylan. What's this? The snow, yeah, it sucks with the snow, man. Everybody on the East Coast, in the Midwest, stay safe right now. It is cold, man. I've seen like it's like minus 40, 50 degrees in some places with the wind chill. So just be safe out there, man. I don't want to see nobody suffering. It's so sad. I know how bad that can get. I've been in some pretty cool places myself. YouTube schedules fake news. Best comment of the day. Yeah. I mean, you guys know how it is. If you've ever watched these YouTubers out here, it's all or nothing, man. You either have to go into daily vlogging or guy is really a challenge. It is really a challenge. Unless you're doing one video a week or 2 videos a week. That's not that hard. No offense to anybody out there. I could, you know, like I could get out Motor Control and Scale Wars every week. That wouldn't be a problem. But then I wouldn't be doing much of anything else, you know. And I love just being myself on here. That's why I started doing this in the first place. It's just to be myself, not have anything over my head directing my or you know, directing me to go down this path or that path, or having, you know, oh, but the money is this way, so you better go this way. Oh, but your sponsors want you to go this way, so you better go this way. Oh, but this is what's trending right now, so follow the trends. And I don't, you know, I don't want to do all that. Like I don't want to do all that. I want to enjoy this. I don't want to burn out like so many people do. You know, I think I'm 11 years and running, right? What is it? 11? I'm on 12 years almost 12 years of doing this. You know, that's got to be like, it's got to be up there. I'm not trying to burn out, you know, and then fall off and just start to hate doing this, resent doing it. I want to continue enjoying it, you know. I want to pull 20 years, you know, like, and not even have it be a thing. It's just what I do, you know, and I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Follow your inner vibe, brother. Those seem to be my most favorite vids that you put on. Hey, thank you, man. I love the vids. Keep up the hard work. Appreciate it, Dylan. I'm fortunate to have a good audience. Like, you guys are supportive. You're positive. My like-dislike ratio is stupid. It's stupid. For somebody like me, like, that's stupid. I'm like, I don't think any of my videos, maybe like 1 or 2, but the majority of my videos all have like a 90%, 93% plus like to dislike ratio. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. You'll see videos that have hundreds of thousands of views that don't have as many likes as some of my videos. And it has nothing to do with me. You guys are just a positive group of people, and I'm just fortunate that you guys have set your eyes on me and decided that I'm one of the guys you feel like supporting, because it could have went the other way. You guys could all just decided you hated me and that you were just gonna, like, whatever, just trash talk me off the internet or something like that. Like, I don't know. It's just, you see how the internet works these days. You just never know which direction it's gonna go. And I got lucky. Man. I walked into a good group. So it's best just do what the heart tells you. Hell yeah. Hey, good morning, John, man. Do what you do best. Keep up the fantastic. Hey, thank you, John. I appreciate that. Yeah, Danny. Hey, I appreciate you long-timers, man. All you OG folks that have been here since way back in the day. Back in the DOGCRICK days. You know what I'm talking about? DOGCRICK days. Go ahead, enjoy. Enjoying your own direction is awesome. Keeping it enjoyable and not feel like a job is where it's at. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys agree with me. Yeah, that's true. No one does really have my style. I'm kind of unique, man. I know that. I'm aware of it, at least. It's not that I'm special or anything. I just don't. The only reason I'm unique is because I refuse to follow, like, other people's styles, right? You'll see on YouTube, it's popular to pick up on what's working, what's working for somebody else, and you pick up on that and you start doing it for yourself and you put your own twist on it, right? And I can't say I'm innocent, you know, because I have like Scale Wars, for instance. That whole concept came to fruition in my head based off of me watching another series on YouTube about tech, about computers. So that is where that came from. And I even shouted the guy out. I even reached out to him, emails and stuff, and tried to like get like a conversation going with the guy and let him know that, you know, he inspired me to come up with the series and apply my, you know, it's not his same format, but inspired format, and you can definitely see similarities. So I wanted to let him know, like, dude, you really inspired me to do something very, very similar to what you're doing, but apply that to the radio controlled market. And, you know, it seems to be working. Like, people are really responding well to it. And I wanted to thank him and show him what I was doing, but, you know, he ain't never responded to me. So whatever. I tried, but it's cool. You know, it's cool. I personally like to be free to do what I am inspired to do, right? It's art to me in a way, and that's how I feel. And I'm glad you guys feel the same about it. So, YouTube told me live. Hey, thanks, John, man. RC Propaganda, I appreciate it, man. YouTube has helped me with life as well, man. It's really allowed me to kind of open up with myself and with other people. You know, I can talk to strangers, and that kind of, in a weird way, it kind of helps with my communication skills, and it helps me with my confidence, you know, little things, right? Stuff that I might have struggled with as a kid, I don't really struggle with now as a man. So and I think a big part of that, because I've been doing this for so long, I think a big part of that was doing YouTube and learning how to interact with audiences of strangers, people around the world that I've never met before, and learning how to communicate with them and how to build relationships with them through the internet in ways that are positive and bring both of us, hopefully. And it helped me mature in a lot of ways, you know. Hey, what's up, Brennan? Brennan's in the building. Shout out to my boy Brennan. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, bro, for real. You've been doing really good things, man, really big things, and you're a hard worker, man. You inspire people like me, so give yourself some credit. You deserve it. Oh, Dennis been here for 4 years. Thank you, man. Going from a racer to scaling was a big change, and thank you and all the people in the scale community. That's awesome. Yeah, it's cool. A lot of people seem to, you know, switch over from RC racing to RC scaling and crawling, and I think that it opened up a more positive lane in the RC community. Not that there's anything wrong with racing at all. I enjoy racing too. But, you know, when you're surrounded by competition every day, and every time you want to go have fun with your RC, it turns into a competition, naturally some negativity will wind up coming with that. And that's what happened. You know, after so many years, it just turns into a negative scene, a negative environment for a lot of folks. So, what's up, Dustin? Yeah, man. Quinn, for sure, bro. For sure, man. That's what I started with. 16. Yeah, Brendan's got some amazing builds. Amazing builds, man. Round of applause for Brendan. He's been killing it. Yeah, this last year, he's been putting out some awesome stuff. New scale garage, a Toyota. He wrapped up a Jeep, I think, this last year as well. Like, he's been putting out some on the rat rod. Like, some cool stuff, man. Some cool stuff. All right. Anyways, I better get my butt off here, man. Thoughts on the new Gen X? Still haven't got one yet. I still haven't got one. We'll see. You know, we'll see. I can't really give my opinion until I have one myself, you know, but they look all right. I've seen some issues on videos. Some things will definitely would need to be addressed. But, yeah. What did I say? Trying to decide between that or the HPI Venture. I might get an HPI Venture. I was actually talking to A-Main yesterday about one. They wanted to see what I could do with one. And, yeah, I'm down. I told them I'm down. I was really wanting to get my hands on the RC four-wheel drive Desert Runner, though. But they're kind of low on stock. And so I may not be able to get one of those right now, which is kind of a bummer. I'm not going to lie, because I've really been wanting one. I just have a plan for that, you know, so Yeah, but I may be building up a venture, so and I am very curious to see what they can do. I like the layout. I like that they have kind of forward motor design going on. Um, they look clean. Chassis looks nice. Yeah, yeah. I'm very curious what it can do. I want to stress test it personally. I kind of want to put weight on it, chain it to something, and put a powerful Holmes Hobbies motor in it, and slowly ease into it with something with a lot of torque and see where the breaking points are. That's something I really want to do. I know it sounds dumb, but that's how I figure out things. that's literally how I find where the breaking point is in the drivetrain. I will just stack weight on top of them and chain them down, and yeah, with a proper amount of power, you can find where it's gonna break. And I do that a lot. And once I can do that and they don't break anymore, then I know I'm working with something all right. So yeah, yeah. Actually, I haven't done that for a while. I need to do that with some of my newer builds. But yeah, so that's I like them. I think they're all right, man. Yeah, so you guys seem to think it's all solid. All right, you guys, I better get up out of there. I appreciate it. You guys go check out my Instagrams. It's at Sonderfelt LLC is my professional photography one. If you've got kids under the age of 18, maybe don't send them. Some of my clients are dispensaries, so keep that in mind. And then let's see. Obviously, ESP underscore RC is my RC one for everybody that wants to see the RC content. I put up tons of RC content. I put up tons of stories and all that stuff. Pictures, both professional and just, random phone shots and stuff. And then, yeah, just give me a follow. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Oh, the website. I took my website down for a little bit until I get Scale Wars, everything all worked out, and bring it back up. So if you go to extremescaleperformance.com and it's not there, don't freak out. It's just down for a little bit. There's no point in having it up right now because it's only there mainly for Scale Wars. So anyways, all right. That's the update. Love you guys. You already know what it is. My wife just got home too. Perfect timing. Peace of chicken grease, fam.